Well, hello again, my friends. Today I want to talk about why you should become a homeowner now. Let's talk about why you should own your own home, and I'll give you some simple tips. I'm talking simple common sense tip. So to walk you through, or I should say, get you qualified for owning your home. Let's own things, people. Own things and change things. So if that interests you, stay tuned because shortly I want you to be one of those people who can turn the keys and say, "This is my home." Stay tuned. Well, I am so excited that you have decided to stay tuned. So I'm going to cover the housing crisis that's about to hit the U.S. this year, 2021. The eviction moratorium ends July 31st. That's just a few days away. And what about the rental assistant mess? It's a hot mess. So we're gonna cover that a little bit first before we talk about why I feel that you should own your own home. And let's talk about that. Let's highlight that. What's going on in this country? And maybe it will motivate you to own your home. I personally believe that you should own things to change things. Own your home, own your vehicles, own your business, and change the world that you live in. So to my family and my friends, mwah, welcome back. Hello from the empowerment room in sunny Florida. I'm here in Central Florida, so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, my name is Paulette Rolle-Alesnik, and on this channel, I talk about personal finances. That is how to make extra income, how to create and develop multiple streams of income, and how to increase your wealth. Because I believe you're never too old or too young to live your life like a boss. All right? So again, welcome in. I'm happy that you joined me. I appreciate you. So let's talk about some troubling data. I say data, you say data, potato, you know, right? So state and local officials have been allotted $60 billion in federal assistance for the community, the housing community. Again, that's $60 billion. I'm going to go to my notes so I can get through this and use the right numbers. $60 billion have been allotted to help with the housing situation. So far, since December through June 30th, only 1.5 have been given out to states. Now understand, this is not federal assistance, but state and local government. They voted to have control of that money and distribute that, disperse it to their resident individually. Now, why only 1.5 have been given out? I do not know. Since we passed the CARE Act back in 2020, a total of $3.5 billion have been given to people in crisis, with housing crisis. That's everybody right now, which is only 6.5% of the $60 billion. People, where's this money? I am not a financial professional. I am not a political professional or a politician. I'm not a real estate professional, but I tell you, common sense tells me if you have $60 billion and you have the entire, maybe not all, but most of the American people hurting because of the coronavirus, and now some of them going back into, quarantine and all this stuff because of the Delta strain, where is the money? Why is it taking so long to trickle down to help people that are renting their home? I truly don't understand. I just know one thing. The crisis is about to hit us like never before. I see homelessness, and more homelessness. This is why I don't intend to be rude by pointing, but you've got to own your own home. In a minute, we'll talk about how. So why only 1.5 billion out of 60 billion have trickled down to the people since December? I don't know why. If you know why, if you understand this whole mess, do me a favor, put it in a comment below and educate me. But I think that is the real real estate crisis. The real real estate crisis is about to hit us August 1st, when the landlords say to the tenants, listen, The federal government no longer covers your butt. Get out of my house, my apartment, and people are kicked out of their homes. Where will all these people go? Where will they go? The simple solution would be, I think, rent another place, rent a cheaper place. But do you know that rent has gone up 24% since last year, since summer last year? Or just literally since COVID last year, 24%. People are now buying houses sight unseen. They see it, they buy it. In fact, buyers are now buying way above the market value. When I say above, I'm talking $10,000 to $15,000 above the listed price, above the market value. That's insane. See, if you own, this is a good time to sell. You gotta own things, people. I've been looking in this, I would guess, low-income neighborhood at some homes, and I'm talking houses would be listed, it's gone. Listed, it's under contract. Listed, crazy. I looked at this tiny rinkety-dinkety house the other day. I'm talking, it's a 3-1, and really should be a 2-1, because that other bedroom is like not even really a bedroom. And this house is not even as big as my master bedroom and bathroom combined. It was listed for $179,000 in a low-income neighborhood. And you think this is not a crisis? And then I went around the corner. A house was listed 3 days ago under contract. Across from me, I went to look at a house the other day. It was just on the market, literally just popped up. I call an agent. And I call the lady. She goes, oh, we have a contract on it. I said, but I just got the listing from Miss Angie. And she's like, oh, we have a contract on it. That's how hot it is. And the sad thing is those of you, I shouldn't say yes, I own homes, but who don't own a home, you're going to have to rent, and there are no homes out there to rent at this time. Eviction moratorium ends in a couple of days. There are some states that have a hold on it, but just a few days, maybe at the end of August. I'm going to list the states momentarily. But talking about a wave of evictions, Airbnb, increase, Verbo, increase. People are renting their homes, the thing in the back of their yard, the sheds. People are renting their yards for people to put pop-up tent. This is the real housing crisis, people. And I believe personally, sadly, that we're going to see tent cities all across America. Don't understand why, but I believe shortly the reality will hit us that people have nowhere to go, and they're going to just be in tents. Homeless shelters will be filled. A lot of them already in big cities are completely filled. So if Congress has approved, why are the state and local officials asking people to jump through hoops to get money that they should have to help us to prevent this homelessness? I don't understand it. And if you are renting right now, please call your local official, call your elected officials, call Tallahassee if you're in Florida. Just call anybody that you voted for and ask them, where is this money? What do I need to do in addition to get the money and to get it quickly? Because you should get money all the way back, retro back to March 2020 to cover all of your rent. The CARES Act states so. So that's what you should get. And it's just sad that you don't get it. Now, these are the states that so far have a hold, and as of the end of July, they have a hold on this eviction moratorium. California, Delaware, DC, Hawaii, Idaho, Minnesota, Maryland, Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, New Mexico, and Idaho. 12 states. Those are the only states that have a hold. And when I say hold, it's not like until next year. Some of them is just a couple of days, a couple of months, and then everybody in America gets kicked out if you haven't paid your rent. I will be praying for you. So own things, own things, own things. So Paulette, you make it sound so easy. But let me give you some tips. Here's some things I think you should do if you haven't already done so. The unemployment ends in September. So if you've been living off of that, and if you've been enjoying having a joyride and just sitting home and chilling, not going back to work, it ends September. You got to work. And if you're in unemployment, you can't qualify for a home. So here's what. You need a job ASAP. Tip number one, you need a job. You need a job to qualify for a home. And once you start working, it begins a qualification process in 6 to 9 months. Your bank would, because they're gonna ask you for bank statements, right? So you're gonna need 6 to 9 months worth of bank statements so that you can qualify to purchase a home. Start your own business. Tip number 2, start your own business, become an entrepreneur. Because if nobody wants to hire you, or you don't want to go back to regular job, start your own business. A legal entity, so that you can document your income and your expenditures. You can qualify for a home. Number 3, leverage your credit. If you have good credit, you can get into homes, you can buy businesses. There's so much you can buy. I'm trying not to get into that. Let me focus just on real estate. But leverage your credit to purchase home. Actually, homes if you have good credit. Because you can buy one, live in one, buy a second one, rent it out. Talk about multiple streams of income. You'll need to increase your credit score though, right? So let's increase that credit score so that when you go to the banks or you go to some investor, wherever you get your money from for your mortgage, you can have a lower interest rate. Better credit, lower interest rate. Better credit, lower interest rate. Just saying. Number 4, if you don't qualify alone by yourself, think about coexisting with someone. Find some trusted family or friends, parents, siblings, your children. I know you might want to live with them forever, but this is a crisis. It's about to be. Your best friend, someone you trust financially. And it mightn't be forever. You can go into this thing where you say for the first 2 or 3 years, just until we get our footing solid again, let's co-sign and let's own a home together. Many cultures do it and many countries do it. Think about that. Number 5, if you do qualify alone, start a home-based business. Or if you're in a home currently, start a home-based business. That way you can write everything off. If your mortgage is $1,700, $1,900, $1,500 per month, and you operate your business, it doesn't matter if it's an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corp, and you operate from your home, there's so much you can write off. And now you're increasing your wealth. There's just so much there. So consider operating a home-based business, purchasing a home, literally for the sole purpose of a home-based business. And of course, you're living in it. So what I'm saying is, if you think, I only need a 2-bedroom because it's just me and my kids, think about a 3-bedroom so that you can use one of the office, the guest room, right? You can use that as your office and you can write off a portion of your home. If you need more information, please inbox me, put the comments below, and we can talk about the details of that. But that will help tremendously. Listen, I got a bonus point for you. I hope that helps you. So let me pause. If you gain value from this video, if you are gaining value from this video, please comment below. Secondly, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep pushing out videos like this that talks about wealth and owning things and, just how to get money and how to create multiple streams of income, and share it with somebody. I want everybody to hear this information. Some people know it. It's just a reminder. Some people simply don't know about owning a home and they think it's far-fetched. They think, that's not for me. I don't have good credit. I work at McDonald's. I make $7 an hour, maybe $15. I don't know what you make. But even at a low income, you can own a home. You can qualify, and we can teach you how. So stay connected, stay connected, stay connected. And don't forget to join my live, because we're going to have investors and bankers and other people on there that you can ask questions to. And we're going to hit the real estate market hard, because that's really a good way to get your wealth quickly. Bonus point. I will end with this. Please go and look for a home this week. But Paulette, you said it's 6 to 9 months. I know. I need you to get it in your spirit. I need you to get it deep down inside of here. Out of your head, down in your heart and your belly. I need you to begin to believe that you are a homeowner. I want you to look at the nicest home. Now, listen, this is not fantasy. So you might go look at a mansion. Doubt that it'll let you into a mansion without an approval letter. But go look at some homes. And don't look at the ones that you can afford now. look at some nice homes. Go look at the builders' homes and just gaze around and think. I believe in visualization. Think about the home that you want. Because truly, by the end of the year, or 9 months out, this time next year, you can be a homeowner. And you won't have to deal with this homeless crisis, or this real estate crisis. I believe in you. I truly believe in you. So go look at some homes this week. See yourself with the keys. See yourself in your master bedroom, in your master bath. See yourself in the bubbles, watching TV, drinking your favorite iced tea or coffee, because you should be a homeowner. They call it a piece of the American pie. Just people own things. You are amazing. So until next time, peace out.